When I was a kid, my mum introduced me to the wavy line. I think she'd heard it on a training course. It was the 90s. But that sense of generally being in the middle of the wavy line. So not too far up and not too far down. And that's not to say that you're not going to have that ebb and flow and the highs and lows and all of that. You know, we're human beings. It's emotional times, it's busy times, it's all of the things. But generally, I want you to think about your goals and what you want in this way. Because there will be moments, and I can look back on my 25-year career, where I've had those really super highs and I've also had those lows. But what I am looking at in terms of my action, in terms of the way that I schedule my day, generally I'm looking at how can I keep the pace going. And I remember my son, who was £9.10 when he was born. He was absolutely massive. I had to go to triage. I can't even remember why, but in my pregnancy. And they put me on a heart monitor. And it was just literally like boom, 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 boom. And it was so refreshing to hear, obviously, because at the end of that pregnancy, you know, it was all a bit touch and go. But certainly it made me think about that baseline of your business. And I think that so often people are of extreme, like, oh my goodness, I did all of these things, or I'm completely burnt out and I have nothing to give. And so I want you to maybe look at the boring bits of your business, the consistent things, the things that make up the rhythm of your business, and really take them seriously and build that capacity, build that space, build that to-do list, build your non-negotiables. And so your business begins to just feel like it's really ramped up in terms of its consistency. And this is something I'm noticing a lot with clients, is that people have been through a lot over the last 5 years, and there's a lot of feelings going on. And when there are a lot of feelings going on, sometimes it can be really difficult to see the wood for the trees. And after a while, those feelings can really begin to set the tone, set the pace. And so I want to find a way within your business model so you can work with your feelings. So those days that you're feeling really good, you can build that rhythm and you can do the things and you can have that expansion. But equally on those days where you know you need to take a step back, you know you want time off, you know you need to rest, equally your business is still going to have that rhythm. You can still welcome everyday sales. And when I go away in the summer holidays, I have made a decision, which I have not done for a long time, to literally close my laptop for the whole 7 days. That feels really bold and a bit uncomfortable as I'm saying it, but that is what I would really like to do. However, I would love to make daily sales whilst I am on my holiday. I would like to come back to my emails and have a flood of inquiries for September. I would like to still serve many people around the world through my content, through my contribution, through the videos that I produce, etc. I would still like to have that ripple effect, but I can only do that if I'm clear on what the foundations of that baseline of my business are. If you know that it's time to reset things, to really think about what it is that you want and really operate from that place that feels good once again. And also as well, you might be operating from very different rules these days. Something that worked for you 3 or 4 years ago, you just know that it's not going to work anymore. So it's time to reset, it's time to reframe and really explore a brand new way. If you want more information, do come over to my website, go to the sessions page. If you want to work with me for 100 days, check out the work with me section. Or if you don't know what you want, but you know you need something, send me a message and we can have a chat. Lots of love. Bye.